if you can smell it, there is no weird smells on that, like fermentation or something like that. It smells clean. Just smells like brick. So that's it. Because we also use for the washing the water from the spring. So it's very clean.
Now here's something funny. The water from the spring never ends. It's continuous. You can't turn it off. So why do you try to save water in your process?
Because the water that comes out of the process is a very toxic water for the environment. Exactly. So you have to have a right way to dispose that water. What we do is we have tanks over there that are in the ground. We make these big piles or tanks or holes when the water rests until it's consumed by the sun and by filtration. That way you avoid to contaminate the river down there. So the thing is, if I have these water tanks full, I can't process any more coffee. So the less water you use, you're allowed to process more coffee. So when a traditional mill like this, without any recirculation of water, uses about 120 gallons per bag of coffee. And we're using right now about 55. And if you want to be called and certified as a ¿cómo se dice? Ecological meal, you have to use less than 20. So we're on that trail, but kind of hard.
The hitch with the demulsifier, the mechanical demulsifier. If you use the mechanical demulsifier, you'd use even less water.
Less water, exactly.
But what would limit you to make a decision to go full tilt all the way on mechanical demulsification?
Because the fermentation gives you a better cup.
And you're on live right now. Yeah. So this is, we were talking about this the other day at the cupping with Jim. The new generation of cuppers never discuss these things because they don't remember how it used to be with fermentation. So I think there's a lot to be said for fermentation. I've always been scared of it.
Well, all of big meals and all of new meals and all of old meals are changing to what they call the continue process. So you don't use fermentation tank. You use the depulper, then you wash with a machine, and then you throw it onto the pates or on the dryers because it's cheaper, of course. So and you use less water. So there's a lot of mills that don't have any water, so they have to collect water in big tanks during the rainy season, and then use it on the dry season. But if they run out from water, they can't process anything.
There's something to be said here. All this is great, but it doesn't consider cup quality.
Exactly.
A lot of people I've talked to that have this in their mills, and I say to them, what about your cup quality? That's not a problem, they say. They jump right over the hurdle. They don't discuss it. So with Jim, we were talking that he believes, and his belief comes from knowledge of how cupping used to be. So he believes that there's a lot to be said in favor of fermentation.
Claro. I do believe also that. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, all these people that come in and say there's no difference have come into the industry after.
Exactly.
So they don't know how it could be or should be or was. So it's what you work with today, I guess. I mean, this is where we're at.
And the people who sell the machines told you, no, you don't need fermentation. You don't need fermentation. Don't worry about that. This machine here say wash your coffee in 10 minutes and that's it.
You don't need fermentation. You don't need patios. You just need this little tiny machine that's going to work with 1/3 of the cost of huge mills used to work with. And so they convince people with that.
You don't need personnel
saving.
So you don't give jobs to people.
This is the most expensive part of the process, the pot to dry,
Yeah.
because as you can see, there have to be people on top of this, and comes the rain, and they have to cover. Then comes the wind and blew the coffee away, and you have to be on top of this.
How many days?
I've been here with high wind, and I was standing right there, and I was hit by coffee beans. It was flying away like pennies.
Dollar bills going out the side of your pants.
Yeah.